So I've just woken up. It's like 9:45 in the morning here on the East Coast, and I logged on to the internet to find out that Kimi no Nawa, or Your Name, one of the most critically acclaimed animated films since Studio Ghibli, is getting a Hollywood adaptation. Now, normally speaking, I would be okay with this because Kimi no Nawa is actually a really good choice for a Hollywood adaptation. It has a lot of elements that are really easy to translate from animation to film. On top of that, unlike the majority of animated series that are translated to film, it has a short movie runtime. It has a cinematic runtime of like 2 hours or an hour and 45 minutes, which means you don't have to cut out a lot. You don't need to condense a lot. You can show the whole movie, which is a big problem with things like Death Note. So it's a good choice in adaptation, but I have two major problems with this. And the first one is how fast they've done this. Kimi no Nawa released in April of this year. That is 6 months ago. 6 months. That is almost no time. I'm pretty sure that it hasn't even had like a theatrical release in every country it's planned to. That's insane to start working on a movie that close after the original came out. So in my mind, that looks like a complete cash grab, seeing how popular this show is. The second is how much money Hollywood movies, because it is going to be a Hollywood production, take to make. At minimum, in like 2007 at least, I think, the average cost to make a movie was around 65 million US dollars. $65 million to remake something that was a masterclass on how to tell a story 6 months ago. It doesn't need a remake. It does not need a remake this soon. I would much rather that money, that millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars, even if it winds up being $10 million, to go to a new, interesting idea that I'm sure somebody worked very hard to write. Why the fuck is Hollywood not funding new, interesting projects? If you go look up the movies that are coming out over the course of the next half of a year, I can almost guarantee that the majority of them are either reboots, sequels, or adaptations. There is no original good movies coming out, and that is terrible. It's honestly terrible because you don't want to keep slapping someone in the face with the same story. That's not how you get to come back. You gotta invest in the future of your industry. The future of your industry is new. It's not these remade, rehashed things. It's not Star Wars 10, 11, and 12. It's like Bob's Adventure to go pick an apple. Maybe that's the new like hit or something. Go to a film college and go see if any of those people who are literally busting their asses to make your industry better have any ideas that are worth more than this movie that came out 6 months ago that you're now adapting because you want the money. Yeah, that's just about it. See you guys later.